turned on the live, it was 11:11 on the clock. When I turned on the live, it was 11:11 on the clock. Oh my goodness, 11:11 on the clock. Oh my goodness. Hello everybody. We shall start off. All rewatchers, hello, welcome into this live today. But free Sudan, free Palestine, free diversity from immigration and customs enforcement in the U.S. We already know Immigrations and Customs Enforcement and the U.S. Government Foundation. Fuck you. We already all know loud and clear. Loud and clear. Oh, whoa, I love women. You guys, there was just a news report that the woman bit off Immigrations and Customs Enforcement agents' fingers. They bit them straight off. They bit their fingers straight off. Like somebody said that it was through gloves and they just bit their fingers off. They just bit the fingers off. You guys, I love women. There's a few, I don't know what I just saw it this sunrise, but there's a news story that a woman bit ICE agents' fingers off. I love women. Hello, Libra. Hello. That took me a little while to read your name. Hello, Stefan. Hello, Believe. Bam Bam. Hello. We have Baby Bruh. Yeah, arrest the pedophile. Yeah, arrest him. Arrest him for real. Slightly faded. Hello. Okay. Do I need to say anything today? I asked you guys yesterday, if anybody visited my Instagram and if you've looked at the links that I have and if you've seen the like no skin link, do you guys know if that's a legit fundraiser or a legit thing? Because I've been donating to them for a few years now, or probably maybe a year and a half. I don't know. It's been a while. I hope that it's real, fingers crossed, because I wanna because I do monthly donations. I wanna sign up to do more, because those people can't even complain about there being there. They don't even have no skin. They just want skin. That's so sad. That is so sad. Okay, let me welcome my source. Slightly Faded said, let me find out. Okay, I would really appreciate your opinion if you would check it out. Hello, Goomba. They said, duh. They came in here, duh. Yeah, duh, everybody. You didn't know, duh. Let me welcome my source and then we'll get going. We'll find somebody to do a reading for. I'm gonna lock my doors. There's a sketchy white man walking towards my car. Sir, so I welcome and accept you into every cell of... Look at this sketchy white man. I should have recorded it. They walked, like, so close to my car and they, like, stared at me. It was really weird. I do not feel safe around white men. Especially because I am very loud that I stand with diversity. And in America, we all know that there's still racist-ass people living here. Okay. I feel so... Dude, I can't even imagine how the diversity... the diversity feels. Like, I'm a newbie here. My parents immigrated. I was born here. I'm a newbie. I can't even imagine the years of suffering that the diversity had to go through on this land. Okay, let me welcome my source. I got distracted because why'd they walk so close to my car? And then they were like staring. Anyways. And I don't know, and because ICE agents, I'm on the lookout because I haven't like seen any operations going down, but I know that there's some ICE agents somewhere in our town because people have spotted them. There have been signs that said ICE was present here. And I'm really on the edge right now. Okay, back to writing source. Sorry, everybody. I got a little bit distracted. First, I welcome and accept you into every cell of this channel, every cell of this live, every cell of the interactions we will be having today. Thank you for your presence. May you lead and guide the messages today. May we read the truth and the part of the message that is going to be helping the travelers move into knowledge of self, knowledge of the universe, and their connection to all of it. Thank you, and I very much appreciate it. Okay. Yes, a child in my tattoos. Yes. Somebody said. There's a few people. Okay. Let me see. Let me catch up to the comments. Anybody want a reading? And let me see. Slightly Faded might have answered. Did you look at the link? What do you think that it's legit? Because I haven't seen any other organizations like fundraising for these kids or fundraising for these humans. So I honestly have believed that, and even if it's fake, even if I got scammed for these years that I donated, I don't even feel bad about it. I don't even feel bad. Hello, Leo. Hello, Matt. What is this sign by all your guys' name? Are you guys from a certain country? Hello, Walsh. Hello, Rob. Hello, New. Rag said, you are weird. Yes, I am weird, and I love being weird. I'm the weirdest kid on the block, and you better believe it. I am weird, and I love being weird. You got a problem? You got a problem? I don't think, Goomba said he had no idea who you were. I don't think you guys realize that there are different types of looks that people give. You can tell if somebody is just like curious. You can tell if somebody hates you, okay? You can tell. And also, like, I don't know if you guys just don't listen to your intuition, but you can tell when you don't really feel safe around somebody. Hello, it's Heartbeat. Hello, Chama. Anybody, wait. No, Chama does not. You are never gonna be able to come to this channel again. Okay, hi user on channel. Hello, John. Never mind, you don't get hello either. Hello. I'm so sick of mean people, for real. Mr. Sensible said, hey, did you vote for... No. No. I absolutely did not. I'm actually... Look, my parents never really taught me, like, the importance of voting, and I really was never into politics, but I just recently, like, started to realize how important it is to be involved, so, but I would have definitely, if I had been in the habit to vote, and if I would have voted the last time, I definitely would have voted for Kamala. Absolutely. I'm so excited to have women presidents, and I'm so excited to vote next time. This is gonna be so fun. Okay. Can somebody ask me for a reading? These people are weird in the comments. Ew, they're disgusting in the comments. Can somebody ask me for a reading, please, so I can focus on your energy instead of reading these nasty comments? Invisible Biscuit said, if you have a US passport, why are you on the edge? LOL, you're good. Are you, never mind, just get a flip. I don't know how to approach these types of people that don't use their brains. Like, you don't use your brain or something? Have you not seen what was going on? Or are you trolling? Or do you actually just not know how to use your brain? I don't know how to approach these types of people. Cause like, I don't know, like, if you don't flip, I don't know. What I'm saying is, let's deport all the racist people. Why don't we round up all the KKK members and deport them out of here? Why don't we do that? Why is that not a thing? Why have we not deported all the racist ass people out of here, huh? Huh? Oh, flip. Abe said, no, I don't want to read your comment. Could somebody ask me for a reading for real? I do free readings. Literally, it's free. Just ask me so I don't have to read these comments, please. Cody Lizard said, do you know what Itherian is, man? I actually don't. Would you wanna let me know? Hello, Moss. They said you good day. Hello, Ronick. Hello, Unknown Element. Hello, wait. I'm just gonna say Gabe because I'm not. Your name is a little bit difficult. They said, man, I fucking hate ice. Me too. Me too. Unacceptable behavior. Black Metal said hello, hi. Asif Speaks says reading. I don't even want to do readings anymore because there's so much gross comments that I'm just... I was in a good mood, but now I'm just kind of like, what the flip is, like, what is people's actual, like, what the flip? Actually, that's how I'm feeling. I can't, like, what do, like, flip? I don't understand these people's minds. I just don't know it. Huh? Hi Rise said, try me, I'm a skeptic. Are you still in here? I'll pull you a reading. Let's see. Rebecca said, you in a better mood today? I am. Now I am because now there's some better comments. Now I am better. Hello, Casey. Jordan. Oh, Slightly Faded said, yep, did a scam check too. It's a legit organization. Oh my goodness. Wait, I'm definitely gonna sign up to give more monthly then. Thank you. Wait, I really appreciate it. Oh my goodness. Now I'm that literally those humans, I'm so sad for them. I want to help them. If you guys want to donate, sign up for the monthly donation too. It's in my Instagram bio, and it's called No Skins in the links. And there are children that are born with just like, they literally don't have a skin barrier, and it's like exposed. It's literally just there. It's like they have blisters, and like even like the slightest touch to this area, the surface that they have, I'm not even sure, like, but like they'll get blisters, like it'll be bleeding, like flip. like their whole body too. Most of the humans that have it, like their fingers are completely like healed together because of all the blistering, like their toes. It's so sad. Wait, thank you for checking Slightly Faded, and if you guys want to donate, I would love that. The link is in my Instagram bio, and it's called No Skin. Man, because I grew up hating myself because people told me that I was fat, and I really hated that. I never felt pretty because everybody said you're not pretty because you're like my family members. It was really messed up, but and I can't even imagine. They can't even just live. They don't even have no skin to complain about. Flip, that's just too sad. Wait, Dad, I'm so happy Slightly Faded said that they checked it. I'm so happy. Thank you, Slightly Faded. I'm really grateful for that. Wait, sorry. If I asked if you wanted, wait, we're way behind. Wait, there's like 1 million comments. Wait. wait. Sorry, wait, that was actually 1 million comments. I was all the way at the beginning of the live comments still. Probably like 20 comments in. There's like 1 billion in here. Okay. Wait, who did I say a reading for? But wait, now I'm overwhelmed because I asked somebody if they wanted a reading, and then I was not checking because I thought it was, I didn't even realize there's 200, and I can't even scroll back up to check who it was. Okay, who was it that I asked for if you were still in here for a reading? And I'm gonna remember, if you say it was you and then I see your name, I'm gonna remember that it was you. Who was I asking who was I asking? Sorry, everybody. I did not realize that I was like 10 million days behind. Okay, young Kaleido. They said, can I have a reading, Pookie? Wait, that's funny. Yes, you may have a reading. Are you still here? I'm just gonna call you Young, or Kaleido. Kaleido? Is that how you say that? You just call me Pookie? Okay, do you want to overall, or do you have certain questions that you want to ask? Let me look over my sources to your reading. Sorry, everybody. I can't believe I was that behind. Oh my goodness. There's literally 1 billion comments in there, and I was just sitting at the top. Okay. Sirs, I welcome and accept you into every cell of this reading for Kaleido. May you lead and guide the messages and let them know what you would like them to hear today. Thank you, and I very much appreciate it. Wait, Slightly Faded, you just made me so happy by confirming that's not a scam. I'm gonna be happy all day thinking back on that. And probably all weekend. I'm so happy that you confirmed it's not a scam. Wow, okay. That made me extremely happy. Okay. They said, just a general reading, Pookie. Wait, don't be saying that too many times, because don't be saying that too many times. It's so funny. Don't be saying that too many times. Okay, general reading. Let's get started. I believe you're new in here, and there's a lot of new people. Sorry, I kind of got sad reading really bully comments. And then I got distracted, and then, yeah. But everybody, welcome in here. I'm happy to have all you. First card out for Kaleido is... Am I saying that correctly? I'm just gonna say Young. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly for Young. But it's Ace of Pentacles, and then we have the Temperance. The first thing I'm gonna say is that you're definitely like, I want to say you've probably been working or putting your energy towards like something that you are hoping is gonna bring you financial stability. Definitely been working on it for quite some time too. Wait, it was the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Patience. I want to know what you've been working on. I'm going to pull clarifiers right away. I want to know the details. Definitely has to do with finances. Like, your energy is very much focused on finances. We have the King of Swords and the Five of Swords. You may have air in your chart, or you have maybe probably a few air placements. I do feel like this is your energy, the King of Swords. And that tells me that you are definitely able to communicate clearly, and like you're not a very emotional being. You like to use like your words. And your head and your brain over the feelings that you have. With the Five of Swords clarifying the King of Swords, you may possibly be going into like a work situation that does have to do with communication, or does have to do with speaking, especially. There's like an energy, there's an energy of like if you're gonna fight in a war, you're gonna fight with your words. Like, that is your major skill set. And I want to say you've definitely been through some, I want to say, like, I don't know why the example is coming up like war, but you've definitely been through some experiences that put you into tough situations where you definitely had to win using your words. You can definitely get mean with your words, most definitely. Like, I want to say you're in that habit because of some experiences that you went through that kind of forced you to be, like, to learn to be mean, to stand up for yourself. I want to see your comments if you're saying anything. Hold on. Where'd they go? And they said, no, not true. Okay, hold on. They said, no, not true. But then they said, well, that's accurate. Maybe in the future, girly. Yes, I do. I've been starting to debate with people. No, I'm not mean. You've been starting to debate with people? That sounds like fun. Oh, are you hoping that this is gonna like become like your like financial stability, or your financial foundation? I don't know. Wait, I have a really hard time reading comments while I read. If you could, like, give me feedback and be more specific about what part you're saying that about, I would appreciate that. I really struggle with being able to focus on the energy and catch up to the comments. Usually I just tune it into the energy, say my stuff, and then like 5-10 minutes later catch up to the comments. Somebody asked me, do you have a lisp? And I think I'm actually realizing that I might have a lisp. A little bit. Hold on. I need a... There's so many people in here. This is so difficult. This is too much for my brain to process. I'm trying to see your comments, and I'm gonna try to catch up to them, but... And it's really sad that I can't just leave it on channel activity and it'll show me your comments because it doesn't, refresh. Wait, Young said, yes, dude, I've been debating with people and I want to make a job maybe, like especially religious people I like to debate with. That sounds like fun. Let's see. Do I have anything to say from these cards? I do want to, look, I don't know if you, like, see yourself as being mean. Well, you definitely don't because you said, no, I'm not mean. But it does seem like you're, like, you definitely come off as, like, less trying to, like, meet the people where they're at and more kind of, like, trying to convince them that they're wrong. So it kind of comes off as a little bit mean because you're not really, like, again, you're not really sitting there, like, being like, hey, let's talk about your, like, it's not like a therapist. A therapist would be more nice with their words. They would be more understanding. They would be more, like, welcoming to hear the whole story. But whereas I think that you're more in it to, try to convince these people that their perspective is wrong. So, like, obviously you're like in the middle of arguments all the time. You're in the middle of, like, kind of like, stepping on people's toes when they say something that you're like, I do feel that energy from you. Like, I do feel like, obviously you said you don't feel like you're mean. That is the energy that I'm feeling off of these cards, though. Let's see. I'm gonna pull you a few last cards and see what comes out. Yeah, I do feel you're definitely always thinking about how to, like, one-up the caller in a way, or one-up the debater. Hold on, let's see. We'll get a few more cards, see what comes out. This has been kind of a fun reading. I have been enjoying it. We have, the star showed its face, but it didn't come out. You're definitely happy doing this, though. Like, you're definitely happy. Like, even if, like, you're not doing it, like, perfectly, like, who cares? You're having fun, and you're really enjoying doing this. And, like, even me, like, I'm pretty new to tarot. I've only been reading for people, like, maybe a year and a half or something. And, like, I always find myself needing to evolve or change the way that I view things or my perspective on things. But I really have fun doing it. And no, my readings are not always perfect. I know that. We have the Knight of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. Hmm. The hmm. What I want to say is that possibly there's like somebody who I'm kind of feeling like the first thing that I did want to say is that obviously you probably are emotionally available. Like you are somebody who is like, even though you prefer to operate more with your words and like clarity of mind, like more use your I'm not sure. I haven't really got to study the air signs too much, so I don't really know how to get this out here. I do need to I'm trying to finish my book. I'm trying to finish Wilma Mankler's book, which I have read the last few days, but the next book we are going to be reading is a tarot book, so but I want to say, that's not what I'm feeling. Like, obviously, you do feel like you are emotionally open, but it almost seems like there's somebody who has, like, an interest in working with you. And possibly they already, like, they have, like, their own platform as well. And the reason I'm saying that, there's also the the Nine of Pentacles behind here. So, I mean, you seem like very secure within your own life, like with your own foundation, with what's happening in your life. You feel very secure. And there, but if not, but and it feels like there's somebody who kind of wants to I want to say maybe somebody who's in that same work situation that possibly like wants to get to know you better and maybe even work with you. Or maybe this is even talking about like an investor or somebody who donates to you possibly, or somebody who supports you. And another thing that I want to say with the Knight of Cups, it does feel like people support you emotionally quite a bit. Like people love to let you know that they really enjoy what you do. I don't know if like you have a lot of supporters or and almost I don't know, I'm like picking up that possibly like it fulfills these people supporting you financially too. Like it gives them emotional fulfillment knowing that like you are doing this work but they get to support you. So I want to say that you have a very good support system behind you, even though maybe you are just starting it. But I want to say the people that do support you, they really enjoy supporting you. I don't know, maybe a little bit of a random but comment there. Oh, I see Klaxon Spirits in here. Hello, welcome in. And sorry, I just zoomed into the reading and I was not catching up to your comments again. Oh, again. I don't know if this is something I'm going to be able to change about myself. I'm trying my best to remember and then I just don't do it. I don't know if I'll be able to change this. Oh, okay, let's see. Young said, I mean, I can get defensive for people. I don't tolerate disrespect and hate. I like that. Good for you, honestly. Young said, I don't put up with hateful people and bigots. That's good for you. I really like that. Young also said, I just don't put up with hateful people. They said, what is air signs? Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I don't know if you could see it there, but those are the air signs, basically. Meow. Or, I mean, what if you're saying what are, like, what are their skill sets? You could easily probably look that up on the internet. Just put in air signs and then it'll probably give you a little good overview of what they are. Young also said, I just need to start making content, really. And they said, yes, people love me on God. Because I stand up for what's right. And people should love that. And I love that. I'm grateful that you're standing up for what's right. Let's see. And you're a Pisces? You're a Pisces? You know, I would actually encourage you to look up your astrology chart, because I think that you have an air sign probably somewhere in the way that you communicate or the way that people see you. I think that you probably have some major air signs in your chart. Again, we're all a mix of all the signs. Like, we have every single sign probably somewhere in our chart. Like, even the smallest aspect. But it's just, like, the ones that are in the spotlight that represent who we are uniquely. But every one of us is connected at least a little bit, probably to every single sign out here. Okay, I think that's gonna do it for this reading. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it. I like that. I like your energy, and I hope that you keep on going forward. Especially against, like, because really there's really mean people in religion right now. Like, yes, we don't mind if, like, you're a kind human who just chooses or just finds happiness within religion, but there's a lot of mean ones out here. And I honestly think that there's, like, I don't know. We don't tolerate disrespect in here either. Okay, thanks for letting me read your energy. It was a little bit, I want to say it was a little bit difficult for me to read, but I'm grateful I got to read it. Thanks for letting me pry into your little personal bubble. I do appreciate it. He said, thank you, Bookie. That's so cute. Okay, next reading. Who wants a reading? I can't tolerate mean people in comments. They just make me really mad, and then I'm like, what the flip? And I'm just kind of like, what the flip? I don't like the mean people in the comments at all. I don't like you guys. I don't want to read your comments. I don't even, sometimes, like, when I start seeing the mean comments, I don't want to look at the comments anymore, because I'm like, you guys don't deserve me reading your stuff. I don't want to read it. Okay, back to choosing somebody to do a reading for. Are they all trolls? Hello, Beware Care. Do you think they're all trolls? Or do you think that some of them actually, like, are like that in real life? I feel bad for the people around them. Like, flip, like, this is how they treat a stranger? I feel bad for everybody around them. Okay. Anybody? Let's see. A reading. Simply T said, oh my god, I love your personality. Thank you, and I love your kind heart. It looks good on you. Well, everybody, it looks good on you. You look good with your pretty heart. But let's see. A reading. I'm trying to see somebody that I would vibe with. Gen Z said, can you read anybody or have to be invited? Do you want a reading? Are you still in here, Gen Z Jonathan? Are you still in here? And then if not, then Panda with an X, the Zanpa. if Gen Z Jonathan is not here, then we could do Panda with an X. Whoa, 1,000,000 comments. What's going on today? Oh my goodness, there's 300 of you guys sitting in my room. I'm gonna start blushing. I'm gonna start blushing. That's a lot of people. Can you imagine sitting in a room and no 300 people staring at you? I would be blushing and hiding. Stop looking at me. Stop. My dog, she stares at me sometimes and I can't handle it. I kick her out of my room. I don't like when people stare at me. Stop staring at me. Why are you staring at me? Well, like, I can't really feel you guys staring at me, but whenever my dog stares at me, I can't handle it. I don't like it. Okay, wait, I asked if you guys were in here, then I got distracted. So sorry. So sorry. Oh, I see Kindred in here too. Hi. Hi, welcome in here. Let's see, who did I ask? Did you guys answer? There's so many people in here, this is so overwhelming. Okay. I don't think either of them are in here. I'm not seeing their names. Oh, so many comments. And thank you for being here. I do appreciate it. I'm not seeing them. Okay, then let's choose somebody else. Well, I'm overwhelmed. I need to take a break from the screen. There's so many comments. I'm so overwhelmed. But can one of the mods choose somebody, please? I'm having a really difficult time. But I asked some people, but I'm not seeing them, and then now I'm very overwhelmed. Can one of you guys please choose somebody, please? We need more mods. Kindred, I'm gonna make you a mod. You guys don't have to do anything. I'm just gonna make a few people that I feel safe around as mods. Really quickly. Because I feel safe around you guys. Wait, I just see... If I see anybody else I feel safe around, I'll make the mod too. You gotta be in here at least like for a month or so, commenting before I feel safe around you. Faith Code said. And I'm sure that if you are here and you're kind to trans people, diverse people, indigenous people, and then I'm sure that you would, and rainbow people, and just like people that are like even like struggle with mental health and are on the autism spectrum. If you're kind to everybody, I'm sure that you'll be made a mod. Laura wants a reading? Okay, thank you, Clax, for choosing. Bam Bam a mod? That's true. Bam Bam would definitely become a mod. Okay, we're gonna do a reading for Laura. But okay, we'll once I see Bam Bam, I'll make you a mod too. You've been in here a lot, and I do feel safe around you. Okay, let me welcome and invite source into your reading. Laura, do you want an overall energy? Do you have specific questions? What would you like? Rainbow people? I love rainbow people. Rainbow people make me happy. Okay. Let me welcome a vice source for Laura, and then we'll see. But source, I welcome and accept you into every cell of this reading for Laura. May you lead and guide the messages and let them know what you would like them to hear today. Thank you, and I appreciate it. Okay. Don't be forcing religion on anybody in here. You love religion, good for you. We don't have a problem, but don't be forcing it on anybody. Like I said, whatever you can see. Okay, we'll do an overall. Let's do an overall. Yahoo! This is fun. I believe this is your first time in here, unless I have terrible memory. Welcome right here. We are very happy to have everybody in here. Well, unless you're a bully, then you can leave. Unless you're a bully. Okay, for Laura, let's see. Let's see what the cards have to say. What recommended thoughts I have through my mind. Recommended thoughts. Oh, we have the Ace of Swords, and on the bottom, clarified yet, we have the Seven of Swords. And then we have the Ace of Wands. And the first question, or the first sentence on the Ace of Wands is stop questioning yourself, or the first line. I want to say that you're probably thinking about speaking up about some sort of injustice that happened. Either you have already spoken up about it, or you are thinking about it. There's definitely some, like, icky situation that you've been around, I want to say, that was definitely not there to help you, but almost like harm you. Or the humans involved definitely did not have your best interest in mind. Wait. Let's see, we have the Queen of Wands. And clarified by the King of Pentacles. I kind of want to say that it has to do with earth sign and a fire sign. I don't think that this is your energy. What I'm feeling from your energy is the Ace of Swords. So you're like clearly seeing that. I want to say this energy is all together. So the Queen of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. I wonder what happened. And then we did have the Ten of Wands, so maybe like somebody in charge like put too much extra work on you, or it's like they were like maybe reaping the benefits of the work that you were giving or the help that you were giving, but not. I can't think of the word, but like whatever the like paying you in return, rewarding you in return, or like I don't remember the actual word that I'm looking for. Let me see. I'm gonna try to keep up with your comments the best that I can. We're reading for Laura. Laura said it sounds correct so far. Okay. Let's see. Oh, your comments, I love everybody. I struggle with loving everybody. I don't like some people. Maybe I just don't like some people because I don't understand them, but some people are just mean bullies, and I'm just like, what was the point? We have the Three of Wands and then the Ten of Swords. Whoa, well, you're definitely, I want to say you've definitely, like, accepted that this has happened. Like, this was actually something that you went through. And whoa, I feel like definitely it hit your heart pretty bad. Like, it hurt your heart a lot. And I definitely want to say this has to do with work or a job. So kind of like how I was saying, maybe like, definitely, I don't know if these were like your bosses. I don't know if I don't feel like this is a couple. I don't feel like it's like like a husband and wife. I just feel like they're two prominent figures that were, I want to say, like, they were like bosses or somebody who was like in charge, maybe managers. But I don't want to say that they were the ones that did the job the best. They were just the ones that were in that environment the longest. So they kind of like got promoted to that position because of how long they were in this environment. I wonder what happened. It does seem like because the harm is represented by by air signs, and that has to do with, like, for me, a lot of communication. And with the Seven of Swords clarifying it, I want to say that it was probably bullying, especially verbally, or like putting you down verbally too. We had the Three of Wands coming out clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. I'm so sorry that you went through this, honestly. Whoa, this is a heavy one, Laura. I do see you looking forward, though. I don't see you, like, yes, you are in the Ten of Swords, like, you're going through the motions of accepting that this happened, kind of like sitting in it. But I do see that you are, like, you're not losing hope. Like, you haven't kind of like fell into the little, you haven't fell into, you didn't fall into the rut where, like, you think that the whole world is like this. I definitely see you having hope that it's gonna get better and that you will move into something, like, there is something better for you. I don't know if, like, you're actively taking steps, but I do know that it almost seems like maybe you are manifesting and waiting for the correct or the opportunity that you would like to come in. I don't know if you walked away from this. You may still be in this environment for, like, financial stability. Let me see. Laura said, exactly, I go so hard and many people enjoy of the fruits of my labor except for me. Laura said, it's a relationship and a job. And they said, it's okay, we experience things in life for a reason, is how I try to look at it. Aww. But still, you still deserve to go through good situations. Nobody deserves to go through, like, I want to say be treated this badly by others. Nobody deserves that. Like, yes, we do go through tough situations, but you did not deserve to get treated that way. Let me put these cards back and shuffle it in, see what we get. Let's see. This one's heavy on the heart. I can feel the heaviness in your heart. I just want to give you a big hug. We got the Ten of Swords again. And then the Lovers. And 3 of Swords behind there. I'm not sure if your partner is helping you get through this, or if they're even adding on to the pain, or they're adding on. Let me see. I want to pull some clarifiers. Maybe it seems like you release some of the stress when you are, especially maybe like intimate with your partner. It feels like maybe that's like a form of stress relieval for you, or like energy. Like, obviously, the pain is energy. Like, you giving that energy power feeds it, basically. So that, and I want to say with the Lovers clarifying this, you definitely, like, and it's not a bad thing. It feels like you found maybe, like, a healthy way to take the pain and then release it through... This is tough for me to say, but it does seem like you, again, some of the pain, it gets released through your intimate connection with your partner. Let me see though, because we did have the 3 of Swords behind there, so I'm like thinking maybe they could be adding on pain, or they could be helping out with the pain. Let me pull some clarifiers before you say too much here. I'm grateful if you are able to release some of that pain through the intimate connection. I am happy about that. But let's see. Wait. I wonder what card this is. Let's find out together. Oh, the Empress. And connecting with your deck. Well, you're definitely being encouraged to, I want to say even, like, pamper yourself, or, like, do something that, or, like, take care of your physical being. I think that's definitely going to help you feel better on the inside when your physical being is maybe, like, maybe you had a spa day where you did your nails, or you did your hair. Like, I think that's going to really help you through the pain as well. It's gonna make you happy. You're just gonna, I feel like you're gonna feel cute. You're gonna feel like you, like, again, you're gonna have, like, oh, I took myself here and I got this done. I really, like, you're gonna feel like you love yourself. Like, you're gonna, that's already, like, a pattern of you showing yourself love. So, like, it might even calm your nervous system to take care of your physical being right now. And then with the connecting to your deck, connecting to your deck, clarifying the Empress, it kind of makes me think that you're gonna kind of find, like, yourself surprised at how well taking care of your physical being is gonna help this pain that you're feeling. Or, like, showing yourself that extra love. I think that you're gonna be surprised how much you enjoy it, or how much possibly, or how well it's gonna work for you. Because connecting to your deck, that card always makes me think about learning about yourself, like learning what works for you as an individual. And clarifying the Empress, it kind of makes me feel like this is just kind of like what your being is like calling for you to do right now. Wait, let me read your comments. Sorry, I always kind of forget. Laura said, we are no longer together, but we still live together due to financial reasons, but I pray I pull myself out of the hole. I allow myself to be, and he adds on, and it's like he's always competing against me, but he really doesn't bring anything to the table that could help. Aww. Okay, so instead of like the message that I was saying, like I think that you probably enjoy intimate connections, like being in connections. But definitely, yeah, I could see how this is tough. I'm sorry, Laura. That's tough, especially like when I couldn't even imagine that, like when you break up with somebody, or like you know that like it's not the healthiest thing, but you have to remain for the finances. That's pretty sad. I'm sending you all the support. Seriously, all the love, all the support. People that can support you uniquely, I hope that you cross paths with them. I hope that people show you the support that you need. Let's see. Do I want to say anything else here? Let me shuffle these back in, pull another little set, and then we'll see what comes out. Aw, Laura, you need a big hug. I can feel the pain in your heart. You got this. We'll be here, and we know you got this. You'll get through this. And you'll have a loving partner that you're compatible with, and you'll live in a safe situation, and your work is gonna get better. People are gonna respect you. That's what I manifest for Laura. You got this. Hold on, let's see what kind of cards come out here. Hopefully it's something hopeful with a bless of encouragement. We have the Ace of Wands and the Justice. And the Justice. The Ace of Wands and the Justice. I'm honestly not sure what kind of help there is out there, but maybe if you know of like, maybe there's like financial support that maybe like some sort of government program is able to give you, and you've been like thinking about applying, or like maybe like some sort of help, like some sort of service that is provided for free. I'm not sure what it could be, but maybe you're aware of it. I would say go for it. It's definitely gonna help you through. And another thing that I'm picking up, maybe like you've been thinking about going back to school. I'm not so sure on that message though, but it could make kind of sense because like if you go to school and you maybe like are able to get that financial support, it could put you into a better living situation, but that's only if you've been thinking about going back to school. But if you haven't, you would probably find like a safe place there. Do I have anything else to see here? We did have the Four of Pentacles behind here. And then with the Ace of Wands clarified by the Justice, I'm also wanting to say like, and then we have Judgment. Don't be afraid to invest in yourself also financially. You deserve it. Like honestly, I don't know, I feel like with the Justice and the Judgment, I feel like there's really universal support for you. It's just like taking, with the Ace of Wands, it's taking that first step in the direction that you're thinking of going in. But I really feel like once you take that first step, everything's gonna work out for you with the Justice and the Judgment out here. And I definitely feel like maybe you've been holding yourself back because of finances again. That's not an easy situation to find yourself in. That's scary. That's a scary situation, not being like financially stable and having to rely on a place that you don't even feel safe in. That's a scary situation to be in. I think that may be all that we have, but you do have universal support. I want to say the universe is encouraging you to take that first step in whatever direction you've been wanting to go in. I will definitely be, it'll definitely take you in a better direction, I want to say. Whether it's like maybe even just like something as small as a hobby, or buying something that you've been wanting to invest some money into, like for yourself, like something that you could like put your time into. I'm not sure. But okay, let's see. I read the rest of your comments. But Lori said thanks, I really appreciate that, and thank you. You're welcome. Thank you for letting me feel your energy. We will be leaving it off here, everybody, and I will be getting out of here. Oh my goodness, there's still 15 people in here. Wow. Wow. That's a lot of people. You guys are a lot of humans, and that's a lot of humans. Oh my goodness. Okay, everybody. Thank you again, Laura, for letting me pull your energy. I do appreciate it, prying into your little personal bubble. It's not always easy to have your energy right in front of so many people, but I do appreciate it. I feel honored you guys feel safe enough to let me do so. I feel honored. Okay, everybody. Everybody that was new here, welcome. I'm sure that everybody's happy to have you here. I'm happy to have you here. We'll be getting out of here. If you guys want to see me longer here than what we do, then consider supporting me. Leave links in bio. But if not, I gotta get to work and make my money. I gotta get to work now, everybody. But okay, everybody. Wow, I love you guys. You guys always make me feel so great, and then I always have such a great day. You guys are amazing. I'm honestly. I've been pretty exhausted. I definitely am excited for this weekend. I'm gonna sleep. I'm exhausted. Today it was so difficult for me to get out of bed today. But I got here, you guys are here, now I'm feeling amazing. Let's get today going. Okay, everybody. Bye-bye, Stefan. We'll see you guys on Monday. Today's Friday. Yes, I get to sleep in tomorrow. Bye-bye, Kindred. Slightly faded. Oh, thanks again, Slightly Faded. Wait, Slightly Faded confirmed that the no skin link in my Instagram bio is not a scam, and that makes me so happy. I'm definitely gonna sign up to give them more. I think I give like, well, I think it's like I only give like probably like $12 a month, and I'm gonna sign up to give more. I can't believe that's so sad. Okay, thank you, Slightly Faded. I really was happy that you confirmed that. But then Lori, bye-bye. Klaxon Spirits, oh my goodness. I'm so happy you guys stopped by. Henrietta, hello. Gary, hello. Patricia, hello. Miranda, hello. Yave, hello. Yeah, hopefully meet the rest of you guys someday. Yeah, hopefully. I'm excited to meet all you guys. Okay. Everybody else that was in here, bye-bye. We'll see you guys on Monday. Bye, everybody. Bye. I love all.